What do you need to do from the last 2 days of getting together here to translate into a victory here today?
Well, we got to be way better in the face-off circle. Last time they really put it to us in our D zone. They won face-offs. They ended up scoring a goal on it. And we got to manage the puck. You can't turn it over. They play a really solid game where they'll make you pay on turnovers. And we got to manage that, and we got to make them play defense.
Did you like the way your team played for the most part for maybe 50 minutes the last time you met Tampa Bay?
Absolutely. As soon as we were forced to open it up, like teams that have won, they just stay with the plan, and then instead of losing by one, you end up opening it up and you lose by a bunch. So, key is obviously to try and get the lead, but even if you don't, you just got to stay with it. And good teams, that have won, sometimes they're down 2 in the third period and they just stay with it, and then they find a way. Young teams, when you get down, you tend to want to do it yourself, and that's where it really opens it up and you get exposed, and then you end up giving a bunch of goals up in the third period. So regardless, we want to score first, but regardless, we just got to stay with the, play that 0-0 mentality, and not be the team that breaks first.
Is there a little bit more of a buzz or energy in the locker room the morning of playing the defending Stanley Cup champions?
For sure, it's got to be. You're sitting at home, and those guys are playing in the game that every kid, every coach, every manager, every owner wants to be a part of. And, you don't say jealousy, but at the end of the day, everyone plays and does everything we do to try and win the Stanley Cup, and these guys have won back-to-back. So it's a great opportunity for us. Who would you rather play? We're a young group that's coming together. We got an opportunity to play some of the best players in the league and see where we're at.
Just on Del Zotto, you wait.
The things have changed here. Obviously, at the start of the year, we had certain expectations. You hate making excuses, but with what's happened down the middle and COVID, certainly the things have changed here and really switched to development. And, you see Lassie Thompson, you're going to see Docker here shortly, you're going to see Brandstrom come back, Sanderson hopefully, at the end of the year. So things have changed here, and we've got to make room for some younger players.
Just on, when Pierre was here last week, he mentioned that Brandstrom may start skating with you around Christmas. Do you have a timeline on him? No,
not exactly. He skated again this morning, but again, we'll see where he's at right close to Christmas with some tough games there. And do you put him right in, or does he play, a couple in Belleville before he comes? We'll see how his conditioning's going and how he looks in practice. But at some point he's going to be back here and he's going to get his opportunity.
So he has at least. When did he resume skating?
I think he's been skating now for a little over a week. He skated really hard today. It's just, being able to shoot the puck and do all those things. But he's doing that every day, and he'll continue to do that. And when he's available, we'll get him back in there.
DJ, you mentioned the top line recently, how well they've been playing and, checking for their chances. What kind of opportunity is it tonight or this afternoon to go up against, Steven Stamkos and Braden Point in these situations?
Well, Steven Stamkos gets 4 points the other night against, a Toronto team that's been pretty well putting it to everyone for a long time. So a great opportunity. There's some really good top players in the league, Stamkos being one of those guys. And, you can't be the top guys until you beat the top guys. And we're going to go city to city, this season. And these guys are going to see most of the top lines. And it's going to be great for them. And some nights they're going to do really well and be the reason we win. And there's going to be other nights they don't. But that also happens to the big lines around the league all over the place. So they're going to learn, and they'll continue to get better. But when I watch them in practice, the difference between a year ago and today is significant. Yesterday, they were clearly the best line of the group, and they're playing really well together. So let's hope that translates to today's game.
Did you happen to get an update on Matt Murray's injury yesterday?
Yeah, it was some kind of a lower body strain. It's unfortunate. You can't, you got to play games in order to come back here, and if you're not playing, it's tough to get up and get going.
Do you know if he'll be out long? Or?
No, I don't have all the details. It just kind of happened in the morning, and obviously Mandelay's went in and played unbelievable, gave up 1 goal. So let's hope he can get back and get playing. But if you're not playing, it's tough to get any kind of rhythm going.